Okay, this is math for week 5, and we have finished the getting ready for 4th grade curriculum. Uh, but that doesn't mean we're done. What we're going to do is we're going to jump to fractions. And this week we'll do quizzes 1 and 2, and next week quizzes 3 and 4, so that when you are doing fractions during the year, you are ready to go. Because fractions are one of the things that really throw people off as they learn more and more math. And it doesn't have to, you just need plenty of practice on them. All right, so let's do it. Quiz 1, add the two fractions. When we add fractions, we only add the numbers on top. And guess what? I'm gonna even show you a cool trick. You can write it like this with after the denominators are the same, or if they are the same, you can just write it one time. And that would be 9/5. So I think we can just leave it as an improper fraction. Yeah. All right. See, so that's good. Oh, okay. So subtract. When you subtract, you just subtract the numbers on top. So this one would be 7 minus 5 over 10, which is 2 over 10. And that does reduce. Let's see if they make us reduce it. No. All right. Bjorn is baking his favorite dessert. The recipe calls for 5/8 of a stick of butter, but he wants to double the recipe. How much butter will Bjorn need? So if he wants to double the recipe, that would be 5/8 times 2, or using what we're doing, 5/8 plus 5/8. What would that be? 10/8, right? All right. I shouldn't have done that one. I should have said, you can figure it out. Okay. Choose the equation represented by the following number line. Ah, this is a good one. Okay, so how many tick marks do we have? We got 1, 2, 3. That means these are 1/3. This would be 2/3, and this would be 3/3. But we know 3 divided by 3 is 1. This would be 4/3, 5/3, 6/3. And what is 6 divided by 3? It's 2. Okay, so let's see. What is this counting here? 1/3. And this is 1, 2, 3, 3/3, or 1. And then this is 1/3 again. So it looks like 1/3 plus 1 plus 1/3. Something like that. Not 1/6. 1/3 plus 2/3 plus 1/3. 1/3 plus, it's that one. That's the one. Okay. Ah, you can do that one. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, quiz 2. Kay sees a gorilla handprint at the zoo that is 16 and 5/10 centimeters wide. Her own hand is 5 and 1/10 centimeter wide. How much wider is the gorilla hand than Kay's hand? So we got the gorilla hand, we got Kay's hand, and how much wider? Well, what do you think? Is that addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? That is subtraction. So we have the gorilla hand, and if we want to figure out how much wider it is than Kay's hand, we have to subtract the two, and the difference will be the leftover amount, how much wider it is. So we can subtract our whole numbers. 16 minus 5 is 11. And subtract our fractions. 5/10 minus 1/10 is 4/10. So that's a lot. So I'm going to write 11 space 4 divided by 10. All right. So usually when I add and subtract mixed numbers, I convert them to improper fractions. But right now, we're going to see if we can get away with adding the whole numbers and adding the fractions. But see, this is what's going to happen. 5 plus 7 is 12, and then we get 4/3. 2 plus 2 is 4. But that's weird because 4/3 is an improper fraction. So I don't really like it. I think it should, be simplified. So 4/3 has a 1 hole in it, right? So that's 13. And then what would be left over but 1 extra third, right? Did you know that? So that'd be 13 or 1/3. Okay, Frank's dog Dynamite spent 3 and 9/12 minutes playing in the mud. Later, Frank spent 8 and 5/12 minutes giving Dynamite a bath. Right. How much longer? That's like the gorilla problem. So you're going to subtract, right? So you can subtract. You can figure that one out. Subtracting. You can figure that one out. You can figure it out. All right. Have fun. It's going to be great. Don't worry about it. Any questions you have, we will talk.